Hi, this is Steven from Just Got Played, and I'm about to unbox Consumption, Food and Choices, designed by Karen Knoblaugh, and Naomi Robinson is the artist. Hope I'm pronouncing those correctly, and it's from Kolossal Games. So you can see it's for 1 to 4 players, 60 to 120 minutes, ages 14 and up. There was a Kickstarter for this. I don't know if I have the Kickstarter version or not. I got this at a flea market at a game convention, so here's the SKU, if that helps anybody else know what I'm doing here. You can see it's a worker placement and resource management game designed by a dietitian. So the designer is a registered dietitian. All right, so let's see what's in the box. Nice sound. All right, there's, extra helpings. Okay, I think extra helpings is, so this is a tuck box for the extra helpings. I think that is the Kickstarter stretch goals, essentially. It's extra recipes, some goal cards, allergy freezer module, rule sheet. Interesting. Okay, a 2-player and solo variant. So that's nice if you're interested in that. And here we go. Let's have a look at the rule book. All right, so there's a note talking about how the designer is a registered dietitian, and this is not diet advice, this game, and tells you all the different things that you can find in here. So that's nice. The recipe cards, activity cards, kitchen and trash, food icons, the body, diseases and conditions. Nice setup diagram. I always like having a comprehensive one of those. And then about gameplay. All right. Explaining all those things: grocery shopping, farmers market recipes, activities, food icons, and end of game and how you score stuff, and some credits back here. I actually don't know really anything very much about how the game is played. The theme just seemed interesting to me. So, all right, so this is the first player marker. You know, it's nice piece of cardboard. Pretty much what you would expect these days from a game. And these are shopping tokens. All right. And, oh boy, I guess these are a bunch of different ingredient tokens, right? So these are different food tokens. Let's take a look at those. All right, I'll punch one out. We'll see that's the same type of cardboard as the last board. Some more ingredients to see here. All right. And these are the diet boards. So this is the paleo diet. If you flip it over, there's your standard diet. All right. There's a cleanse of some kind and standard diet. I wonder if each one has a standard diet, so you can just play the game the standard way instead of having one of these. Anti-inflammatory and standard diet. And junk food junkie. Nice. Okay, standard diet. Picky eater. Standard diet. I think if you have just the retail version of this, the picky eater expansion is an extra thing that's not included. Vegetarian, standard diet. All right. So I wonder actually, now that there are that many boards, if you could play with more players than it says, the 1 to 4. I don't know if it's, limited by other resources for some reason so that you couldn't play like that. All right, I'm going to set this aside for a second, see if we can unfold this board, which I did not realize was quite as big as it is. So that's a quite large board, which explains, I guess, the size of the box. So there you go. That's what the board looks like. I think there were maybe 2 different versions of this board. Maybe one had a misprint on it or something, or different art, or maybe they showed different art during the Kickstarter than what they went with finally. But this is what is in my copy. And it looks pretty good. Is there anything in the back? No. It's just empty there. All right. Chinese buffet. All right, so there's a bunch of bags in here. To bag all the different ingredients and stuff. Probably stuff, because I'm guessing the ingredients probably go in this bag. Feels like a nice bag. I can't tell. And, I'm not a sewing expert, so I can't tell if the stitching is going to hold up. But I guess we'll find out over time. These, I guess, must be the allergy boards that were mentioned. Okay. So again, yep, nice thick cardboard. Good overall component quality. Freezer thaw. Cool. Looks like every player can have one of those, maybe to store some ingredients. I'm not sure, but that's pretty neat. Couple of dice. Nothing special about these dice. They are just generic D6s there. And there's some scoring and action markers. I'm assuming these are in different player colors. And these are fairly generic, and those are different sizes, so I don't know if maybe action markers are smaller and the scoring markers thicker or something like that. Yeah, it looks like every color has a thick one and several thin ones. All right, and we have a lot of cards in here too. So I'm assuming they're like recipe and such cards. Let me see if I can get this open. It's got a tab that should make it easy to open, but it was not opening easily. So, all right. I always struggle with that, though. All right, into game scoring. So I guess it's just a cheat sheet. Not sure what those are. It looks like there are references for each player. All right, and then these look like some pretty cool recipes. All right, so they list the ingredients on them, and some other thing about them, and the victory points on both sides. All right, so let's look at them from the other side. A little more interesting. Almond butter brownies, bacon wrapped chicken legs. So this is not just all healthy food, definitely. As you can see, we had the junk food junkie earlier, butter pecan ice cream. Ooh, I do like that. You know, somebody recently asked me my favorite ice cream, and I think butter pecan would come in second. Oh, cocoa in, nice. Fish tacos. Had some excellent fish tacos at just a dive in Mexico once. Don't know if I would advocate eating fish tacos at some random dive, but I got lucky. All right. Meat lovers pizza. New England clam chowder. There are two different types of clam chowder, by the way. New England, I guess, is the creamy, not tomato kind. Pina colada. Not really part of my diet, but, liquid diet is something I have heard of that usually involves alcohol. All right, so there's a lot of good stuff in here, a lot of things that I have eaten or recipes that I've seen, at least. So these look like these might be individual goals. Let's see what these are. It does say goals on them, so that seems plausible. Gourmand, complete the most recipes. All right, so it looks like you're getting victory points for doing something specific, being first or second in that area. So that's cool. All right, let's see what these other little cards are. Artisanal beans. Just like coffee? These are, all right, coffee and tea. That's interesting. Okay, so the farmer's market cards. All right, so just stuff that you got from the farmer's market, I guess. Bunch of different ingredients, so that's cool. All right, we got here some more recipe cards, I guess. So, as I said, it looks like that I got a version that had all of the extra stuff from the Kickstarter because it was right here in shrink in the box. So I'm happy about that because if I end up liking the game, it will be neat that I don't have to go hunt that stuff down. Although you can get it directly from the publisher's website, I believe last time I checked. Dirty Martini had an asterisk. I don't know why that has an asterisk. All right. Grilled peaches. Hey, I'd like to go do that right now. Hot dog with everything. Some places in this country, hot dog with everything would be an insult. All right. Spaghetti and meatballs, classic American dish. Almond butter and jelly sandwich. I never tried that, although I think I would like that. More of a PB&J, basic kind of guy. Tilapia. We get a lot of tilapia here in Florida. Apple pie. It's American as apple pie. Kobe beef sliders. Remember when Kobe beef was supposed to be exotic and now it's just, in everything? Or people claim it's in everything now. Anyway, not sure. how much I believe some of those places that say they're using Kobe beef, but all right, whatever. Let's see, I've got another deck here that I'm working to get open, and it looks like it's there's some activity cards in here. I'm not sure what else is in there. So, activity cards. Badminton. So there's one side and the other one that has, I don't know, the ingredients that you work off or something. All right, badminton, racquetball, tennis, basketball, hacky sack, soccer, a lot of snowball fight. Nice. You know, it has not snowed here in Florida in like 30 years. Or sorry, in Orlando anyway. Fencing. I did used to do fencing, if anybody is wondering. I actually taught fencing for a little while. I am exactly the wrong body type for fencing, but hey, it was fun and I learned how to do it. Hey, didn't I already see badminton and racquetball? Oh boy. All right, so I guess there's double of all of these, and I hope that's supposed to be like that. All right. All right, and then these kitchen assistants. All right. Oh, there's life coach, restaurateur, personal shopper, executive chef, fitness coach, kitchen assistant. All right. So there you go. Now, so if you notice, I don't know where everything goes, but it looks like there's a place for everything, and I'm pretty happy about that. That's a nice insert right there. All right. So anyway, that is consumption, food, and choices. If you have any questions about it, just let me know. Thanks, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a comment or hit the like button. It really does help us out. If you have suggestions for future videos, let us know in the comments as well, and then subscribe to see what we come up with next.